Hello, everyone. We'll just wait a little while more for a few more people to enter the class, then we'll start the class proper. While we're waiting for the class to start, you may start to do your intuitive meditation. Return the consciousness back into your body, and we shall start shortly.
Hello, everyone. Can all of you hear me? Hello, Meda. Hello, Dr. Gun. Hello, Tony.
Hi, all good.
Great.
Hi, Simon. Thanks for holding the class.
Oh, it's a long time I have not heard your voice.
Yeah, man. Miss you from KL.
Me too.
Jeff is on the line too.
Oh,
See. Hi.
hi, Jeff.
Hi.
How's the weather in KL?
Hello.
Weather is okay, just that we are very cautious about the COVID cases. It's increasing.
Yes, it's quite alarming.
Yeah.
Please protect yourself by wearing the medical mask and also take care of yourself and practice.
Yeah, we do. And we have a lot of inquiry on the Lianhua capsule.
I think it's not just for the Malaysia side. I think worldwide, we all need to be cautious, especially the winter countries. We'll just wait for a few moments for others to come in. Okay, class is live already. Last week we did the brief and detox class, but halfway through we faced some technical issue. The internet was down, and as such that we have to terminate the class prematurely. So this is also one of the concerns that we have, which is the use of technology. You never know, such thing may happen. Luckily, we have hold a class before brief and detox earlier, and quickly send out the link to the class so that you all can recap what was taught via that video. I hope everyone have at least go through that video and used it as a practice. Nonetheless, today we'll do a quick recap and add in the Perineum training to make it a complete training, complete revision today. Looks like some not more. Still waiting for a few more. In the meantime, do you have any questions for me regarding the training on intuitive meditation, on the brief and detox, anything that regards to the English class per se? If you have, you can either use your mic to voice out. If not, you can also use the chat. We can try to answer some questions. Okay. Just another 2 minutes. 7:40. It's time 7:38. 2 more minutes. We will proceed with the class. Hi, Cecilia. Welcome to the English class.
Hi, Simon.
How's things at your place?
Okay.
Okay, good. Great. We will not wait further. We will just proceed with the class. So as new comers comes in, we just continue. Okay, today's class is a continuation of what we end of last week due to the disruption of the technical. So first of all, I'd like to apologize to everyone for prematurely ending the class. Some student feedback that it was about reaching the most important part of the class, and suddenly it was cut off. So it's very disruptive. This is also one of the reasons why we have to take care of ourselves when it comes to this kind of unexpected obstacles or obstruction. In the journey of evolution, in the journey of progression, there is bound to have obstacles. Obstacles may come in a different all shapes and sizes. It can be from person, your family suddenly give you some issue like making a lot of noise, and as such that you cannot sit down quietly to attend the class. Second, it may be due to work. Last minute you have some urgent assignment, and such that you are being have made a decision to skip the class because you need to settle that assignment straight away. It can be also come from technical issue, like last week our internet is down. At first I thought it's just my computer, but later I heard it's not. It's an entire area, one whole zone of internet disruption, and we happen to be one of building inside this zone, which end up the disruption occurs. So things may happen because of what we could per se as cause and effect. Can we Hi Alice, I hope everyone can hear me. Okay. Hi Linda, can you hear me? Okay. So let's go back to our root is our body. I believe everyone so far in your life, you have fall sick before or fall ill, and one of the reason for is due to diet, due to stress from work, or you catch a virus from the environment which make you very sick. At the same time, hence you need to go see a doctor, seek medication, and rest. Eventually your body recover, and then you can go back and do your work or your studies. So when we fall sick, it has also comes to a meaning that one of the 5 organs is affected. Okay, so which are the 5? So I do a quick recap. It's the 5 major organs: the heart, the spleen, the lung, the kidney, the liver. So these are the 5 major organs, and each has its associated organs as well. For the heart, it's associated with the small intestines. The spleen is associated with the stomach. Okay, and the lungs are associated with the large intestine. Kidney is associated with bladder, and the liver is associated with the gallbladder. Okay, so these 5 major organs with its association together, there's 10. 5 plus 5, 5 pairs. These 5 will each have its unique energy signature. Okay, for the heart, its signature is the fire, the fire element, using the color of red, fury, fiery. For the spleen and stomach, it has an energy signature of the earth energy, which is golden in color, yellow golden in color. For the lungs and large intestines, it has the signature of the metal energy, which is white in color. Okay. For kidney and bladder, it has the signature of the water elemental energy with the color of purplish black. For the liver and the gallbladder, it has the wood elemental signature. And this has the color of green. Green. Okay. All right, we have more students coming in. So just do a quick, say a shout out to Joseph, June. Okay. So a recap of the 5 elemental energy and the 5 pairs of organs associated with the 5 elemental energies. Okay. So last week we mentioned about the yin and yang, the association of each. Okay. So it's when we talk about the yin and yang, okay, so what we mentioned is the dual polarity of things, the positive and the negative. Okay, do not associate that anything that is positive is good or anything that is negative is no good. Okay, do not have this misconception. Positive and negative is just a polarity, like north and south, left and right. That is the duality nature. Okay, so when there is opposite attracts, it comes because a positive will attract a negative will attract a positive. So when a positive and negative comes together, it collides, it forms light. That's why we have electricity, like from the lights we have. Okay, so when the lights opposite attracts because of the dual polarity of things, so north and south of a magnet will attract each other. North and north will repel. South and south will repel. But once the north and south, there's a duality, there's an opposite, it will attract. So simple law of attraction. Okay. So a piece of wood, we mentioned a piece of wood, firewood, which is dry. It has a yang or positive wood energy. You put it into the fire, you start the fire, it will burn very nicely, giving you heat. So wood will produce fire. So this is a simple energy transfer. Wood will produce fire, and the fire give you heat. So you keep you warm, keep the whole house environment warm. So you put firewood into the chimney, you heat it up. Use the heat to warm up the place. What happens if this piece of dry firewood become damp? So it's no longer pure. It has been tinted with another element. In this case, it's water. Okay, so it become moist, become damp. This firewood, same firewood you place in the chimney and you start the fire. Instead of fire, you will have a lot of smoke. This is the reaction because of water element within the wood element encounter with fire. So you still burn, but you first have to remove all the moisture out of the wood. So instead of using fire, you see a lot of smoke coming out. Is it good or bad? It depends. It depends. If you're starting a fire, this will be choking. But if you're doing a SOS signal, you are signing off people to see you from afar, you will put water. So God, you can create a lot of smoke, and this smoke can be visible even miles away. So it's an SOS a signal. So it can draw attention. When people can see the smoke coming out from a very far place, something is wrong there, they will go and investigate. So it depends on the purpose of the things you are doing. Okay, so there's no really good or bad. It's more of what is applicable at the situation. But because the wood is tinted with water, it's moist, it has this impurity, so it creates a lot of smoke. So same thing when you have the 5 element, okay, mentioned earlier in your body from the 5 element. So when fire that is harnessing this energy in your heart and small intestine has been corrupted, is impure, it has a mixture of other elements inside. Then it shows that functionality of the organs is getting lesser. Same for wood, water, metal, and the earth energy. Okay. So when we look at our body, okay, when we look at the body, we have to understand that each of the organs work hand in hand. Okay. So no one organs is the most important or the least important. All five are important. The question is how the five function in a productive cycle. Okay. So the heart will have the fire elemental energy, which will push the fire energy into the spleen and stomach, producing the earth energy. Okay. Like this, the fire energy will produce the earth energy that will support the spleen and stomach, and the earth energy will produce the metal energy that will support the lungs, and the lungs will produce the water elemental energy that will support the kidney and the bladder, and the kidney will produce from water. It will produce wood. It will supply the wood and the water energy to the liver, which will increase the wood elemental energy of the liver and the gallbladder. And the wood energy from the liver will push the energy to the heart and the small intestine, which will then again produce the fire elemental energy. So this is known as the productive cycle of the five elements, one helping each other. This is what we call a conducive ecosystem that is producing within each other. Okay, so back to the color and the yin and yang. So last week we ended off with prematurely is on how we are able to tune the positive or the elemental energy of each of our organs through the use of vibrations. Okay, use of vibration, because each element have its own vibration, and the vibration is a way we can tune what is impure out of the system and flush it with pure energy of the element to recondition the organs. So we will go through one by one, a quick recap, so everyone can just follow through. First, the earth elemental energy that is harvested inside your spleen and stomach, which is yellow or gold in color. Okay, it has a syllable with the pronunciation of HU. Who? Okay, how to pronounce this word? HU. Who? Last week we mentioned it is not about pronouncing the word, not per se is pronouncing the sound of the word. It's the action that associate with the word. Okay, so for the stomach and spleen with earth elemental energy, the action to produce is called a slight of relief. Okay, a sigh of relief. So it's some urgent things that came upon you and you suddenly very stressed or it's very tied up, and finally when this whole thing is over and the issue has been resolved and things continue to move forward, you felt a sense of relief, and you generally your body will react in a way relax. So you feel a sense of relief. A lot of pressure has been released from your body. Okay, so in this case, it's the tension in your spleen and stomach that has been released through the action, a sigh of relief. HU. So how you do this is simple. You breathe in and relieve. Again, breathe in. Again, breathe in. Just a simple 3 action. And some of you have already feel the whole sense of relief. Correct? Or you have feel a sense of relief. Okay. So this is what we mean by action. It's an action-oriented of the word. So HU, who, is a site of relief. When we use each action, we need to specific target the organs associated with the word. So for the earth elemental energy, it has a signature of a site of relief. And you are targeting the spleen and the stomach. So when we do a brief and detox, first we need to know which organ we are targeting. So the targeting is where you set your intention. So when we invoke introspective meditation, okay, our eyes will be closed, but our intention through the use of our pineal gland, we will target the spleen and stomach. So it's like observe your spleen and stomach. So when we use the instruction, observe your spleen and stomach, your intention have to follow. So we say, observe your spleen and stomach. Your consciousness, the intention will naturally observe till the entire mind will not be at use. Your intention will point, like shine. This is a mirror. Okay, this is mirror at the back of your head. Okay, you're not using your eyes to see because your eyes can only see out. You cannot see inward. Cannot like look into your spleen and stomach. So you need to use your pineal gland, which is your third eye. And the pineal gland is actually 360-degree orientation. So it's like a light bulb. Okay. When you say observe the spleen and stomach, you just have to turn. Doesn't need you to move. You just need to turn. Once it turns, it will, together with your intention, you will aim and observe your spleen and stomach. And your intention will follow. So this is the key. How do you observe your spleen and stomach? If your intention didn't follow, say observe your spleen and stomach, but your intention is somewhere else. Maybe you went to the heart or you went to the liver, then you have misaimed. Your alignment is wrong. So it's like I'm talking to you. For example, I'm talking to Zoanne. I'll say, Zoanne, I'm talking to you. But when I say I'm looking at Zoanne or I'm looking at Cecilia, but I'm speaking to Zoanne. So it's like, hey, Cecilia, but I'm saying, hey, Zoanne, then you are wrong. You're looking at Cecilia, but I'm talking to Zoanne. So this is what we call crossfire. You misaligned. So when we are observing the lungs, the intention is at the lungs. When you observe the spleen and stomach, we are focusing our attention, our intention on the spleen and stomach. Simple instruction. Hence, very easy to follow. Okay, we don't have to complicate things. It's very simple. Focus on the heart. Okay, we observe the heart. That's it. When we breathe in, we breathe through that organ. So in this case, let's start from the beginning. We observe the spleen and stomach. Okay. So those who do not know where your spleen and stomach is, just at the right below the diaphragm. Okay. So we don't have to physically locate the location. Okay, because it's all within inside our body. You just have to give the command, observe the spleen and stomach. Okay, then first we breathe in, and when we breathe in, it will all cover up the spleen and stomach. So all the action is to exhale first. Exhale, breathe in to recharge, then exhale the second time. Then breathe in, recharge. In, out. So it's out first, then in. Total of 6 times. So how it works is when I lead the training, the practice, we will just follow my instruction. We will observe each part. Then when we say observe the spleen and stomach and exhale, then breathe in. Breathe in. When you breathe in, you observe color lights of yellow going into your spleen and stomach. Observe yellow light going into your spleen and stomach. And some may ask, but I breathe through my nose. How come it goes into my spleen and stomach? It should be going to my lungs. Okay. This is where your logic system kick in. It cannot be because our body doesn't function the way. Because if you use your logic mind, you are using your level 6, level 7 thinking mind. We're not going into that again. Your mind stops working. Your body construct in such a way that it is automatically able to link within each organs, within each systems, through your construct. They are all linked. Energy is able to transfer within each organs, choosing the power of the intent. Okay. So when you say breathe into the spleen and stomach, we are directing the energy from the universe, the earth elemental energy, going straight in to the spleen and stomach to charge it. We explained earlier, this is colorless light, but when we bend the light, it can have the rainbow colors. So within the energy of the universe, there is already the 5 elemental energy mixed inside. So it's more of absorbing that energy, and pertaining the earth energy goes straight into the spleen and stomach. Okay, so don't have to use your logical mind, say it cannot be done or it is against logic. So we have to keep our mind at bay. Okay, we are focusing on the practice. So we say observe the spleen and stomach, then exhale. Observe when you exhale, the length of the duration of the exhale is longer. When you breathe in, you recharge, the duration is shorter, because we are purging the so-called the toxics or the impurity out of the organ more, because at the earlier phase is more of cleansing. So we will breathe out longer, breathe in shorter. Okay, so we will do exhale. Breathe in. Observe the energy, the yellow energy charging, washing, cleansing your spleen and stomach. Exhale. Then when you exhale, it is longer duration. Okay, and observe when you exhale, the negative energy that is flushing inside your spleen and stomach is being thrown out. So it's like a container like this. Okay, a container. This is your spleen and stomach. You charge it with energy, and now you are cleansing it, washing inside, cleansing it. And then when you exhale, flush it out. All the negative, flush it out of the system. Then when you breathe in again, charge in, wash it, exhale, release all the negative energy. So we keep repeating this process of cleansing, then throw it away, cleansing, throw it away. Try to remove the impurity of this container. In this case, it's our spleen and stomach, before we charge in new energy inside. So if this is a very dirty container, then every time you put in energy, it will be tinted. So we have to flush the system out first. So the flushing of the system is the important is called breathe and detox. Detox means what? Detoxify what's over inside. So if the container is very dirty, you put clean water inside, the water also will be contaminated. But use the clean water to wash the container first, cleanse out those dirt that has been inside for years. And finally, when you cleanse it clean enough, then when you put in clean water, then this container will not make the water dirty again. Okay, so this is the concept of breathe and detox. We have to detox our body first, detox our 5 container containing the 5 elemental energy. So first is the spleen and stomach. Okay, and there is a count. Count means there is a certain numbers where we have to do. For each set, we have to do 6 times. Okay, so 5 organ plus the 6. Later I'll mention which is a 6. So 6 times 6, 36 times. Okay, that is for one cycle. All the 5 go through one round plus a 6, another 6. So total will be 36 times for one practice. Okay. So let's go back to the second one. Second one will be the lungs and large intestines. So this association between the lungs and large intestines refers to the metal energy. And metal energy is white in color, affecting your lungs and your large intestine. And it has the action word of syllable SI. SI, okay? How do you recite this? Is when we get too hot, we drank or we eat something that is very, very hot and spicy. And usually our instantaneous reaction is I'm exaggerating, but this is exactly what it means. You are trying to purge out the spiciness from your tongue. SI. Okay, where your tongue supposed to be? Your tongue should be upper tongue. Okay, your tongue is tweaked up behind your front teeth. In Chinese, in Mandarin, it's all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In English pronunciation, Hanyu is SI. Okay, observe when we do the exhale and we do the action, our vocal cord is not in vibrating. If I pronounce the word then my vocal cord will vibrate because I'm pronouncing the word. Now I'm doing the action of the word. My vocal cord is not moving. Okay, you can do a simple experiment. Place your hands or your fingers in front of your mouth and pronounce the action word 四. Do you feel that the air that's coming out of your mouth is cool? It's very cold and cooling. This is because the air that is coming out from your mouth comes from your lungs. Yeah, of course it comes from my lungs because you exhale. But now we do a sigh of relief. Again. Observe, it's warm. This is the air, the energy that is released from your stomach and spleen. It's warm, it's not cold. And try again with 四. It's cooling. That's why when you have too hot a drink or you scale your tongue, or when you accidentally cut your hand or you scale your hand, it was like same action, because the body instantly know its spontaneous reaction is to use the cool air from your lung to cool off what has been scaled. Okay, so to release the energy from the lungs, it needs a vibration of the word SI. I repeat, SI. So to know this lesson is not to memorize the word, but to remember the action associated with the word. So for the spleen and stomach is a sigh of relief. The air that's released out is warm. And for the liver, for the lung and the large intestine is a release of the cool energy from the lung, SI. Okay. Okay, so we have done with 2. Next, we will have after lungs, it will go into the kidney. Kidney and the bladder, it contains the water elemental energy, is purplish black in color. And it has the action word of CHUI, chui. CHUI, chui. Okay, so the key here is not to pronounce the word chui, and instead it's called blow the candle. Because CHUI in Mandarin, it means to blow. BLOW, blow. So what is the action for kidney and bladder is blow a candle. Remember this action. So you have a birthday cake and you have a birthday candle and you make a wish and say, blow the candle. So this is the action, blow the candle. Observe when you blow, it is also cool air. So the energy from your kidney and your bladder is also cool air. So when we say breathe in, observe your kidney and your bladder, purplish black energy, charging it, cleansing it. And when you exhale, purge out the negativity. The action of blow the candle. Okay, so this is the action. Okay, so first one, sigh of relief, spleen and stomach. Second, lungs and the large intestine is SI. Hot and spicy, need to cool it off. After that, kidney and bladder is blow the candle. After the kidney, next one will be your liver and your gallbladder. Okay, liver and gallbladder contains the wood elemental energy that is green in color, and it has the action word of shh, XU. Shh. So XU in this case is simple. Keep quiet. Shh. Keep quiet. Shh. So you go to a library and everyone is very quiet studying, and suddenly there's someone who's making a noise, and you tell the person, keep quiet. Shh. 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 XU. Shh. Keep quiet. So observe energy going into your liver and gallbladder. Green elemental energy going to liver and gallbladder, cleansing it and purge out the negativity. Breathe in, liver, gallbladder, cleansing it, and you hold. Exhale. Exhale. Keep quiet. Okay, so that's the fourth action word for your liver and gallbladder. So exhale, keep quiet. Okay. The liver, after the liver and the gallbladder, will go then to the heart and the small intestine. The lung, we done that already. So the heart and the small intestines. And that's your fifth pair. And it contains the fire elemental energy. And the fire energy is very powerful because it's driving your heart and your small intestine. It has the word syllable of H, he, ha. is an action word. What's the action word? Especially now in winter country or in cold countries, then now it's very easily our hands will get cold. And when we get cold, usually what we do, we will warm up our hands and we will use the ha to push out the warm heat from our heart to warm up our hands. Let's do it together. Observe, it's very warm. It's still air coming out from our body. Different from it's cool. Blow a candle. Cooling. She slightly ambient temperature, but for ha, it's very warm. Instantly you can feel, you can warm up your hands, because this is the fire energy coming up from your heart. So this is the way our body react naturally. We are able to draw energy from each of our organs using the action word. So it's not science. It's not like, oh, only a certain people can do, only a certain religion can do. It's not. These symbols are all universal. If you're cold, tell me who doesn't do that? It's across religion, across race, and there's no so-called belongs to the Chinese culture. All able to use this. Tell me, yeah, it's a natural body reaction. Blow the candle. Tell me, is it belongs to which culture? No, just blow the candle. Actually, you will activate it. If it's getting too hot, body reaction. And when suddenly you feel relief, yep, you just release the tension from your spleen and stomach. And you ask people to keep quiet. Shh. The action is universal. All race can do it. All religion can do it. Because your 5 organs has no religion. Your 5 organs has no race. As long as you are human, you have the 5 organs. Everyone is the same. There is no this indifference. Okay, regardless you are black or you are white or you are yellow, and regardless you are Christian or you are Buddhist or you are Taoist, you have the 5 elements inside you, the 5 organs. Okay, so we cover the 5 action for the 5 pair, but there is the 6, which is the 6, and the 6 is none other than the 3 vascular cavity. Where is this vascular cavity? It's actually known as the triple warmer. Okay, and this is a very important channel. Okay, because this one channel connects to all 5 organs. It's like the central highway that connects to all the 5 organs. Okay, so it is also known as the triple warmer, where it's starting from your throat through your central meridian. So it has 3 portions. The upper portion is from your throat to your stomach, the beginning of your stomach. Okay, then from the top of your stomach to the end of your stomach is the middle, and from the end of your stomach to all the way down to your perineum is the lower portion. So total there's 3 portions. The upper portion from your throat to your stomach, the beginning of the stomach. From the beginning of the stomach to the end of your stomach, that's the middle portion. And from your end of the stomach to your perineum, that's the lower portion. So total there's 3 portions. All combined is known as the triple warmer. It's like the central highway, because it's from the central meridian, but it's not the whole central meridian. It's just from your throat to your perineum. But because of this entire portion that goes all the way down, your lungs, your heart, your liver, your spleen, your kidney are all within this segment. So all the 5 elemental energy actually have to travel through this triple warmer. So instead of just cleansing the 5 organs, you also have to cleanse the channel that links all the 5 organs together. So known as the triple warmer or the trivascular cavity. And this has a special word to pronounce. It's called XI. XI. Different from SI. It's XI. It has no color association. It's just to clear the channel. To pronounce the word XI, your tongue is different from SI. SI, your tongue is on the top side of behind your front teeth. For XI, your tongue is at the lower of your front teeth. My tongue is at the lower, it's stuck behind the lower teeth, the lower part of that teeth. XI. SI. My tongue is at the above, behind my front teeth. XI. Down. Okay. So this is the 6th syllable. XI. Can everyone follow? Okay. So with all these 6 combined, then we have one cycle, starting with spleen and stomach. So let's do a quick recap of each word. Okay, then we will dive into the practice already. First is the spleen and stomach containing the earth elemental energy. There's yellow, golden in color, with the syllable action word, a sigh of relief. With that, we will move into the lungs and large intestine with the metal elemental energy using the action word. Then we'll move to the kidney and gallbladder with the water elemental energy with purplish brown or purplish black using the action word blow the candle. Then next we'll go into liver and gallbladder with the wood elemental energy that is green in color with the action word keep quiet. Then we'll move into the heart and small intestines with the fire elemental energy that's red in color with the action warm up your hands. Last but not least, the trivascular cavity, also known as the triple warmer, with the action word XI. So this most people will not be able to differentiate between SI and XI. The trick is the tongue. SI is the tongue is above, XI the tongue is below. Okay, so that will direct the qi from different source. Okay, so that is the last, which is the trivascular cavity. So all in all, we will do 6 recitation of the exhale 6 times, breathe in, and then we'll move on to each of the pair. So after which we have total 36. Okay, total 36. Okay, any questions? Okay. Happens that today we have a addition training called the Perineum muscle training. So this is a quick revision of what is the Perineum. I'll go straight into what is Perineum. Okay, let me share this page. Okay. Where is the Perineum? Okay, this one. Okay, I need to make sure that everyone can look at this picture. Okay, if you see this picture, just give me a knock that yes, I'm watching it now. Okay, because it's to identify where's the Perineum. Okay, So this picture shows this is a female of the private area. Okay. Okay. So we mentioned that there is the where is the perineum? Okay. Earlier we mentioned inside the training, because of the image is from the side view. Okay. So this is why the perineum is between the front private part and the anal. Okay, this is known as the Hui Yin or the perineum. But now we have a direct view below. I can show you. Okay, so this is the front private area, which is the vagina, and this is the back, which is the anal or the anus. Okay, between these two, the center, this yellow part, yellow color coded in yellow, is known as the perineum body. Okay, so for male and female is the same. Okay, so this on the top right hand corner, this is a diagram for the male portion. It is still the same. Okay, the front private part and the anals. So this is the location of the perineum. Okay, but this is what you see from the outside. What do you see inside? Okay, this is the picture. So this is the anal. Okay, what we want to activate is this known as the perineum triangle muscle. Okay, so this is the anus. The muscles that is we are talking about is actually here. Okay, this picture will show you what we want to activate is the picture here. So this is picture of the female. This is a picture of the male. Okay, what we want to activate is this perineum. Okay, so this picture will show. So this is the anal, this is the front private part, and this is the perineum. What we can see inside the perineum, there's a perineum muscle. Okay, the muscle itself is not what is known as spontaneous, or you say passive muscles. Like the heart, our physical heart, it will beat by itself. Okay, you cannot command your heart to stop. So it doesn't listen to you. It will beat because it is programmed to beat, to keep the whole body moving. Okay, so the heart is not controlled by your mind. You cannot ask your heart to stop pumping. Okay, but in a way, there is other muscles where you can, like for example, your fingers. You can command your fingers to move by your mind. Your brain will send signal to the muscles that is holding on to your fingers, so you can control as will. So this is what you call active muscles, when you can command them. So for the perineum muscles, it's different. It's what we call a semi-stage. Semi-stage means you cannot you cannot command the perineum muscle to move unless you have a certain training to train your perineum to move. So how do you train your perineum muscle to move? So this is the training today. How the muscles works is that it actually, there is a muscle, hence there is a control. Your mind can send a signal down to activate your perineum muscle. It's because we have seldom use it. That's why it requires training to activate this muscle. Some of you will ask why we need to practice this perineum muscles. Okay, so this is the esoteric teaching. It is a very important teaching of how we can stop the body, the energy from leaking out of our body, especially comes to sexual activities. Okay, what do you mean? Observe the picture here. Okay, where exactly is this perineum muscles? It's actually right before. It's right after the anus, before the female vagina. Okay. Same for the man. It's before the testicle, after the anal. It's right here. Okay. When it's not activated, it's flat. When it's activated, it is what we call a cone shape. C-O-N-E, a cone shape that is helical in nature. Hence, we can see it as a cone in shape, but at the same time, it acts as a block. This is what we call a block. Okay, it raised up like a bridge. Before that, it's flat, like a road. But once we activate the perineum muscle, it becomes a bridge. It can move a shape out like a cone shape, and it will push it against for women, your uterus, for men, your prostate area. Okay. So remember, during the intuitive meditation, towards the end of the training, where we need to observe the spinning of the red ball, then we will say that observe for men, the prostate, for ladies, the opening of your womb, your uterus, and observe fire gushing out from the productive organs. This is known as the Kundalini fire. But to do that, why? Because energy flows out from our reproductive organs. For mature adults, I'm talking about adults, for men and women. Okay, so energy flows out from our system through our reproductive organs so that we can procreate our new generation. Okay, we have to, in order to sustain our body, we need to recuperate the energy. At the same time, we need to prevent the energy that we accumulate from leaking out. So that's why we need to have a way to block the leakage. The Kundalini fire can redirect the energy upwards, but in physical fact, we need to have a muscle that can push in through the perineum, push up to block the passage in the physical form. Okay, so to activate the perineum muscles, we have to use the command. Okay, how do you activate the perineum muscle? Okay, we cannot go straight into activate the perineum muscle, but we can through the use of our anal or the anus by lifting up our anus. Okay, so in Mandarin it's called 提肛. 提肛 in direct translation is to lift your anal. You have to lift up. Okay, so this picture actually shows this is our spine. Okay, this white piece is our spine, and this is the tailbone. So energy is actually stored inside our spine through our tailbone, and the tailbone will actually, through procreation or sexual activity, it will release the essence out of our spine so that we can procreate. But in this case, we have to use the perineum muscle by lifting it up, become a cone-shaped muscle, pushing it up to block the energy from floating out. Okay, so it's called lift. And then when we release the perineum muscle, it will then flatten it again. So when we say lift, the muscle will push up by lifting your anal, and then release your anal, then you. So the training is quite straightforward. Okay, the training is that you have to use the light in front of your brow, move into your central meridian on your Niwan Palace. Through your central meridian, goes down all the way to your perineum and shine onto your perineum muscle. So now your intention is at your perineum muscle. That is very important. Your intention is at the perineum muscle. And when we give the command, breathe in, lift your anal, your body had to react by tuck in your stomach. Okay, you have, this is a reverse. When you breathe in, you tuck in your stomach. This is the opposite. Okay? You don't breathe in and you expand your tummy. You breathe in and tuck in your stomach. So for everyone, this is a very important. This will force your body to enter into what you call a suction mode. Because when you breathe in, but you actually tuck in your tummy, tuck in your stomach, what will happen? You will push the air that you just went in to the upper chest area. But at the same time, it will do a suction, like a vacuum suction, pull the bottom part of your perineum muscles at the same time. That's why you're able to lift your anal. So let's try again. Let's try together. Okay. You breathe out, breathe in, lift your anal. Okay, your action is lift your anal, but your intention is observing your perineum muscle while doing all the three actions. Breathe in, tuck in your tummy, lift your anal, observe your perineum muscle. So this is what we call one take. Okay, so all the action is within one breath. So breathe in. Of course, you'll be not looking at. You just need to observe your perineum muscle. Then 3 seconds, breathe out, release. So when you breathe out, you release your anal. You don't need to hold on to it. You just release. So breathe in, breathe out, lift, release, lift, release. But the lifting of your anal and release of your anal is an action. Breathe in, breathe out is an action. Tuck in your tummy and relax your tummy is an action. So all do it simultaneously with your intention focusing on your perineum muscles. So this is how the perineum muscle training is done. Okay. When we do this, usually there's a count, like how many times we need to do for it to be effective. What my master told the class, is that at least 300 times per session. So it's lift up and release as one time. You have to do 300 times. Up to a stage. Okay, this is where you progress to the next stage. Up to a stage where your perineum muscle become active by itself, which is you just lift, go. Then it start to push, lift and release, push and release, lift and release, lift and release on its own. Like your heart, it will beat by itself. It will start to pump by itself, pump up and down, push up and down. This is where you will move to phase 2, second stage of your training, where it will become active by itself. So this is how we progress in our training. Okay. There was a time where we went to Cameron Highland, and some of you who have also been there, and we actually went to the T Valley inside the Cameron, and there's a very particular spot where we practice the perineum muscle. Okay, and when we did that, teacher Master Zhang lead us in the training, and we meditate in that spot. It's a very nice area. It's like a park with a lot of tea valley inside. It's a tea valley, and when we are doing it, practice hold, lift and release, lift and release. And some of the students, for their very first time, went into a hyper mode where they jerk by itself and sleep automatically, because the energy from the T valley, from the earth energy, went up through the perineum. So it's like the connection is being linked up between the earth energy, means the physical earth, through the perineum, which is the gateway to the earth energy, has been activated. So these two lock in, and synchronize the energy from the earth like a fountain, pumping in the energy through the perineum muscle, and actually activated the perineum muscle for that student. And he then realized that that's how strong the earth energy is at Cameron Highland. Some of you have been there, and some of you have experienced that. Okay, so this is the training for the perineum muscles. The only way to learn this is to do it, is to have to do it. Okay, interesting about the perineum muscles. Okay, you may see this as a like a small little cone shape. Okay, a cone shape, but actually there's more details not mentioned. Okay, your kundalini fire that is coming up for the prostate, and the for the man is prostate, for female is the opening of the womb or the uterus. This fire actually came from the perineum muscles. It's actually released through the perineum muscles. Yes. So the use of the perineum muscle is very, very important. Almost to the fact that it's not mentioned in any of the esoteric teaching. It's not mentioned in any of the esoteric teaching openly. It's not even found in any book. It's only passed down verbally or through a master to a disciple. Okay, through verbal transmission. Only recently, my grandmaster, the teacher of Master Zhang, Master Sheng, he released it in his book. Okay, and in his book, he mentioned about the perineum muscle training. And he was the only one that actually mentioned it inside the book. Yes, it mentioned in the book, but to learn the technique itself requires mentoring. Okay, so it's just that you read from the book, you will know. You need to go through the training, be guided. Okay, so this is a case study where Master Sheng went to Germany, and this guy, German, suffered from back injury, and such that he need to be wheelchair bound. Okay, he cannot stand on his own, and he cannot walk on his own, so he's there wheelchair bound. So he came to see Professor Sheng, and Professor Sheng told him to learn this perineum muscle exercise, and he's been very diligent. Say every 3 seconds, one time. So breathe in, lift up your, release, lift up your perineum muscle, release, 3 seconds, one time. Go in and do that. And told him to do 300 times daily. And this German patient followed his instruction to the dot. He used a clock, and he watched the clock. Every 3 seconds, he will do. Every 3 seconds, he will do. And do 300 times daily. After 3 months of this training, he came back to see Master Sheng. Now he can watch on a stretcher. He can stand, he can walk, but still assisted. Previously, only wheelchair. He couldn't even stand on his own. Now with a walker, he can stand and move. And there's progress. And again, he said, continue this training. And after another 3 months, this German patient can walk on his own without any assistance. Tell me, how is that possible? So from a wheelchair-bound person, by learning this perineum muscle training, it restored the qi in his body, restored the very vital energy that is stored inside the organs. You replenish the energy such that the body can now recuperate and is able to stand on its own and walk on its own, unassisted. Okay, so do not undermine the use this technique. This is a life-saving technique. It's also a longevity technique. If you diligently practice this, my teacher, Master Zhang, said, you when you age, when you're old, you don't need to use a wheelchair. Okay, your legs is strong enough, your back is strong enough to let you still walk with both your legs. Okay, so this is a very, very important training. Okay, and Master Zhang actually released this training for level 1. Okay, because right now is the winter solstice period. Winter solstice is 21st of December, which is 2 days ago. Okay, this is known as the longest night, the shortest day, or called the darkest day of the year. Okay, with the longest night, the shortest day. But once winter solstice end, then the duration of the day will get longer, the duration of the night will get shorter. So this is not known as the change of the yin and yang. Okay, longest night being the yin, shortest day being the yang. So now it's the turnaround. So which is extreme yin now turning into positive yang. Okay, so it's the reverse until the summer solstice, which is the longest day and the shortest night, and then it flips again. So it's like the yin and yang taking turns to rotate in 1 year. So 6 months each, 6 months each. So by turning through the winter solstice, this is where the end of the longest yin turning to the shortest yang. So the yang is coming up through the cycle of the calendar. Our body will be synchronized with the 12-month calendar. So winter solstice actually comes in from our body exactly at our 5th vertebrae. Okay, our 5th lumbar vertebrae. Okay, so this is at the bottom of our spine, the last bit of our spine, just before the sacrum and the tailbone. Okay, the 5th lumbar vertebrae. Okay, so this is a part where we will rise from the entire year. So this period, these 7 days from Monday until next this Sunday, this 7 days is where we have to really take care of our health. We have to keep our lower body warm, especially from the 5th lumbar vertebrae, starting from there. So you can have a hot spring, a jacuzzi, warm up the lower back area. In the Chinese culture, we eat dumplings, or we eat 饺子, or we eat 那个汤圆, rice dumplings, shape of round. Okay, for the Westerns, you can have also try the warm round balls. That's also possible. Okay, our whole idea is to warm up the lower back. Okay, to warm up the lower back. So the perineum muscles in this case is vital to this, because the practice of these 7 days boils down to the activation of your perineum muscles. With the perineum muscle activated, it pushes the energy up from the perineum all the way up towards the tailbone, up towards your 5th lumbar vertebrae. From this picture, you will see this. So this is the tailbone. Okay, the tailbone, 尾闾. Then this is your sacrum, and then your 5th lumbar vertebrae. Okay, so earlier we mentioned in the picture, also through the image here. Okay, so this is the tailbone. And this is the fifth, the fifth lumbar vertebrae. Okay, so this is the very important, this L1, L2, L3, L4, and L5. So that by raising the perineum muscle, the energy will push up, drive up the energy to warm up your fifth lumbar vertebrae. Okay, so which is a start. It's like the start of the year. However, a good start of the year, you have a good year ahead. So this 7 day, which is the first week after winter solstice, this 7 day, you harness good energy for this 7 day. You will have good health for the rest of the years. So this is why it is so important for the winter solstice in the practice of health. Okay, that's to say, if in these 7 days, do not do any activity that will exhaust your energy, like excessive waste of your energy, like a marathon or like a triathlon, or very excessive exercise that will exhaust you. For these 7 days, try not to do all these activities that will excessively burn out. It will burn you out. Per se, that means also too much of the sexual activity will also is discouraged during these 7 days. Okay, so this 7 days is more like hibernate. You have to conserve for these 7 days. Only take, try not to release that. Take tonic, take ginseng, take energy with high energy food that will drive, that will warm you up, especially your lower back. In the Chinese traditional medicine, you can have the what you know as moxibustion, 艾草 moxibustion, to heat up your back. That is also one way. If not, you can go to a hot spring or using jacuzzi, very warm water, to soak your lower back up, at least up to your lumbar vertebrae. Okay, so all this is actually to heat up the lower back of your energy, lower back, to heat up your lower back. Okay, enough said. Let's go into the practice. Okay, so before I go into the practice, just like to remind everyone, during the practice, we will invoke the intuitive meditation. So I will assume that all those who are in this class have already went through at least 1 round or 2 rounds of intuitive meditation. So I will not explain the steps anymore. I'll just lead the practice. Then we'll go into the brief and detox of the 6 syllables. Then we'll go into the perineum muscle training. Due to time, we will not do 300 times, but at least we will do a few set of 7. Okay, let everyone experience it. And then now we will go into meditative music for at least 15 minutes for all the energy to settle into the system. Okay, so the practice may take about slightly more than 30 minutes to maybe about 45 minutes. So our session may end slightly before 10 p.m. Singapore time. I'm not sure what's the time in your country, but right now it's about 8:54 p.m. in Singapore. So it will take about 45 minutes up to a maximum to an hour, but it will still end before 10 p.m. Singapore time. Is everyone okay with this? Any objection? Because the class is supposed to be about 9:30. I'll just ask for an extension about another 20 minutes. Okay. If there's no strong objection, I will proceed with the training. Okay. Do you all need a break right now? Like a short break? As I was told, and if the training gets too long, you may disrupt. Do you require a short break, like a 3 to 5 minute, go and have a quick toilet break and come back? If you all need, you let me know. If not, I will assume that we can all still proceed with the practice without a break. Do you all need a break?
So if there's no violent objection, we'll just proceed with the session.
Okay, if no one voice out, I will assume everyone's okay. Okay. Okay, I will record down the session, so I will you all can play back after the practice. Okay. So for the practice, you do not need to wear your glasses. Okay. Do not wear anything that's heavy, metallic in around your neck area. You can keep your hands clean. Don't need to wear any watch or any rings. Keep your hands clean. Okay. Make sure you are comfortable in your clothing. Okay. If you wear a belt like me, you can release the buckle. Don't be too tight. Okay. So important is to keep your lower back relaxed, not too tight, not too stiff. Okay. Remember, if you are in a room that is maybe it's air conditioned, do not let the air blows directly at your head, especially your upper part. Just let it cool the room down. If there's a fan around you, don't blow directly at you. Keep it at an angle against the wall. So at least the air is, the ventilation is well, but it's not blowing directly into your body. Okay. I will just increase the volume of my mic so you all can hear me better. Okay. So I will assume everyone is on a chair. If you're on a meditation mat, that will be even better. You can practice the cross leg, half lotus or full lotus. For my case, I'm sitting on a chair, so I will not lean my back against the chair. I will sit about 2/3 of my chair. Okay, so I keep my my back straight and not blocked, or not being blocked at all. Okay, I'll relax my shoulder. I will tuck in my chin. Important, tuck in the chin so you will straighten your spine, and then you are able to relax both your shoulder because the upper body pressure is now on your spine and your lower back, on the buttock area. Okay, so tuck in your chin, your tongue, tuck it above, behind your front teeth. You can pronounce the word You can push up your tongue at the upper side of your front teeth. Okay, you can close your eyes, relax your mind, relax your body, relax your breathing. Your breathing is slow and steady. Okay, place both your hands on your knee and relax. We will use the word Song, S-O-N-G, which means relax. Using the words to resonate, the vibration resonate across your entire body, to relax your whole body from your crown all the way down to your toe. Song. 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 Relax your mind. Relax your breathing. Relax your mind. Relax your shoulder. Relax your upper body. Relax your lower body. Relax your inner body. Relax your outer body. Relax every part of your body. Once your body is relaxed, naturally you will feel a sense of stability, your inner peace. Focus your mind inside your body, in your breathing. As you breathe in, observe the breathing through the tip of your nose. As you breathe out, observe the air leaving from the tip of your nose. Once you're able to go into relaxation, whole body is relaxed, and we have palms together. May we pay respect with our sincere appreciation and gratitude to all the sentient beings above us, to all the masters, to the Dharma protectors, to the spiritual guides, to the guardian angels, to the sages, to all our teachers, our mentor, our elders, our seniors, who have one way or another help us, guide us, accompany us on this journey of evolution. May we remember who have helped us, who has been with us along this path, who is still with us in its path, and who we will be meeting as we continue this path. Remember your family, remember your friends, remember your people that is very close to you. Remember the lessons that you learn through your life experience will make who you are today. It can be people that give you good advice. It can be people that give you very harsh life experience that make you realize that life is impermanent, that life is not always full of roses, because it comes with all the thorn as well. But this is exactly what you need to know about the good side and the ugly side of reality, that give you a sense of awakening to pursue that what is more important in life, and that is the seek of the truth, the ultimate truth, and not just to seek it, but to realize the truth. And you're able to help more people in this journey of self-evolution, self-awakening. And with that, we give our sincere appreciation and acknowledgement to all the masters. May we wish them to continue to grant their blessing to us and help us, aid us, guide us in our training, in our practice. And with that, bow 3 times as a show of respect and appreciation. Slowly place your hands down to form the stability mudra. For men, left hand above the right hand. For ladies, right hand above the left hand. Place it in front of your navel, belly buttons. Slowly open up your eyes, just slightly open up, ajar. Just have enough lights coming in, and focus your left and right eye on the tip of your nose. Focus your left and right eyes on the tip of your nose. Your intention is at the tip of your nose. You observe the tip of your nose. As you breathe in, your focus at the tip of your nose. When you breathe out, your focus is on the tip of your nose. Your mind is not moving. All disruption or interruption stay out of your way. As you continue to focus on the tip of your nose. Relax as you breathe in. Observe the tip of your nose. As you breathe out, observe the tip of your nose. Stay present at the tip of your nose. As you feel some sensation around your forehead, in between your brow, even through the sensation of your body, it's just happens normal. Do not be astonished. Do not be disturbed. Maintain your focus on the tip of your nose. Observe there's a white ball of light at the tip of your nose. White shining light at the tip of your nose. When you feel the sensation around your brow, slowly close your eyes. Observe two rays of lights enter through your eye into your center of your brain, the Neon Palace. Observe one ray of light ascend upwards from the tip of your nose to right in front of your brow, in front of your forehead. Both your ears listen inward into the center of your brain. Both your left and right eyes invert inward and look into the center of your brain. Now your intention is at the center of your brain. A ball of light in front of your brow will move in to position 2, position 3, position 4 into the center of your brain. Once it goes into the center of your brain, all 3 lights combine into one light to form one ball of light. And this ball of light will illuminate your entire head. As it continues to move back to the back of your head, it hits the mirror, and the mirror deflects the light, ball of light, and goes into your pineal gland. As it enters into your pineal gland illuminates graciously, explode in light, glorify and illuminate your pineal gland. As it moves, recollect the light from your pineal gland and into your center of your brain, your Neon Palace. Form one ball of light at your Neon Palace and move the light forward to position 3, Dongfang, position 2, Mingtang, and then back into position 1 in front of your brow. Observe the light in front of your brow. Observe the light in front of your brow. Observe the light in front of your brow. Now move the light from front to the back. Observe the light now move into the center of your brow through position 2, 3, and 4 into your pineal gland, your N1 palace, and then move it to your back of your head to the mirror and goes into the pineal gland as it illuminates graciously. And move the light back from your pineal gland into your N1 palace. Now move the light from your N1 palace in front all the way out to your in front of your brow. Observe the light in front of your brow. Hold this position. Observe the light in front of your brow. Hold this position for 1 minute. With the light in front of your brow, now move in to the center of your N1 palace. Open up your crown chakra. Open up your perineum. Release a ball of light from your N1 palace, like one beam of laser light, laser beam, through your crown, shoot all the way up to the center of the universe. The center of the universe will reciprocate with its own light beam that comes straight through your crown, through your central meridian into your N1 palace, center of your brain. Continue down through your central meridian, through your chest, through your diaphragm, through all the way down to your perineum. Exit your perineum, go straight down to the floor below you, into the earth, go straight into the center of the earth. The light from the universe enters in the center of the earth core, and the earth core reciprocate with its own beam of light from earth all the way up, ascending upwards, enters through your perineum, continue upwards through your central meridian, through your diaphragm, through your chest, all the way up into the center of your brain, where you will illuminate graciously. Your entire head illuminate graciously. As you move up, continue move up, exit your crown, continue up, all the way up to the center of the universe. Energy from the universe descend downwards. Energy from the earth ascend upwards. Both light beam intertwine like two helical cyclones through your central meridian. And it illuminates your entire body from inside to outside. Now maintain your focus at the center of your brain, your Nirvana palace. Observe this ball of light at your Nirvana palace. Now this ball of light will descend down through your central meridian into the center of your chest, where you will manifest, explode, and manifest a candle. And this candle is lit up. So this is one candle in the middle of your chest. And when you light up the candle, the lights from this candle illuminates graciously across the entire chest and chase away the darkness in your chest. From one candle in the middle, it starts to clone itself to produce 4 more candles. One push in front of your chest, one behind, one on the left, and one on the right. In total, there is 5 candle lights. All 5 are identical, producing 5 identical lights. One in the middle of your chest, one on the front of your chest, one behind your chest, one on the left, each of your chest, one on the right, each of your chest. Total 5 candle lights at the center of your chest. And with all 5 illuminate graciously, you purge out all the negativity, sickness out of your chest. Maintain all 5 candles all lit up with the aura of energy of the light around your chest. Recollect it and form a ball of light, a red ball of light, size of a ping pong ball in the center of your chest. This red ball of light will now descend down through your central meridian into your lower dantian, 4 fingers behind your belly buttons, which is the position of your lower dantian. And this red ball of light will start to rotate in the right, back, left, front, and start to spin, self-rotation. It start to spin faster and faster and faster and faster. As you spin faster and faster, it creates a vortex, and then this vortex suck in all the energy from the 10 directions into itself. So energy of the universe from all 10 directions start to accumulate, draw into your body, into this red ball of light. As you spin faster and faster and faster, energy accumulate into this red ball of light. Now move your intention and your focus into your lower area known as the yin qiao. For men, it's the prostate. For ladies, the opening of your womb, your uterus. Observe in this area, big fire is being manifest, big fire gushing out from your yin qiao area, or from reproductive organs. This big fire gush out from your reproductive organs, and all the way the fire float up, burn upwards until it covers the red ball of light. And the fire engulfing the entire red ball of light. Red ball is inside this flame, this fire. But the red ball of light continue to spin, and while it spin, it draws all the fire into itself. And with the fire being drawn to itself, the ball spin even faster. And the faster it spin, it induces the vortex, cyclope winds even more, and cause the fire to burn even more vigorously. As the fire burns more vigorously, it being absorbed into the ball of light even more. So the focus on the spinning of the red ball. Focus on the spinning of the red ball. Both all your senses, your eyes, your ears, your body touch the nose, all focus on the spinning of the red ball. As you observe the spinning of the red ball, you realize that your body is getting lighter and lighter. You observe the spinning of the red ball. Your consciousness starts to be more and more subtle. As you observe the spinning of the red ball, all other sounds outside of your body become further and further. As you observe the spinning of the red ball, your body vanish. The room that you're in vanish. People around you vanish. All been sucked into the spinning of the red ball. All you'll find is light, tranquility, serenity. The whole world is blissful, glittered, illuminated graciously. And with that, you find stability, stillness, and maintain your focus in the stillness. Maintain your beingness in the stillness. While you're in the stillness, this is just the first step into the practice. From here, we use our intention to follow the next practice, the 6-syllable recitation. Shift your focus to in front of your brow. Shift your focus in front of your brow. Observe a ball of light in front of your brow. Observe a ball of light in front of your brow. Now move the ball of light into your center of your brain, into your Niwan Palace. And descend it down through your central meridian, all the way down, across your chest, across your diaphragm, and go into your spleen and stomach. Now this ball of light has now filled up both your spleen and your stomach. And we do the action, a sigh of relief. Breathe in. Observe yellow color lights enters into your spleen and stomach. Hold. Observe yellow color lights washing, cleansing your spleen and stomach. Continue to cleanse and wash, flushing your spleen and stomach with the yellow color lights until the impurities and toxics is being washed out. Breathe out. Breathe in. Observe yellow color lights enter into your spleen and stomach. Hold your breath. Observe the yellow color lights flushing, washing, cleansing your spleen and stomach. Continue to cleanse, clean, wash your spleen and stomach, and breathe out. Remember the action, a sigh of relief. Breathe in. Observe yellow color lights enters into your spleen and stomach. Hold your breath. Observe the yellow color light flushing, cleansing, washing your spleen and stomach. Breathe out. Breathe in. Observe yellow color lights enters into your spleen and stomach. Hold your breath. Observe the yellow color lights washing, cleansing, flushing your spleen and stomach, removing all the toxics, impurities. Breathe out. Breathe in. Observe yellow color lights enters into the spleen and stomach. Observe as you hold your breath. Observe the yellow color lights cleansing, cleaning, purging out the negativity, intoxication from your spleen and stomach. Hold until you cannot hold, and breathe out. Breathe in. Observe yellow color lights charging, filling up your spleen and stomach. Hold. Now move your focus to your lung and your large intestine. Shift your focus and observe your lung and your large intestine, and pronounce the action word SI. Breathe in. Observe white color lights enters into your lung and your large intestine. Hold your breath. Observe the white color lights cleansing your lung, cleansing your large intestine, cleansing, washing, purging out the intoxication inside your lungs and your large intestine. Continue to cleanse your large intestines and your lungs. And breathe out. Breathe in. Observe white color lights enters into your lungs and your large intestine. Hold your breath. Observe the white color lights cleanse, clean, wash your large intestines and your lungs, purging out all the intoxication as it charge and cleans, and purge out. Breathe in. Observe white color lights enter into your lungs and large intestine. Hold your breath. Observe the white color lights cleansing, washing, cleansing, purging out the negativity out of your lungs and your large intestines. Maintain your focus at your lung and your large intestine. This is very important. Observe the white light cleansing your lungs inside out. Observe the white light cleansing your large intestines inside out. And with all the toxic purge up. Breathe in. Observe white color lights enters into your lungs and your large intestine. Hold your breath. Observe the white lights cleansing your lungs, cleansing your large intestines, purging out all the negativity out of your lungs and your large intestines. Breathe out. Breathe in. Observe white color lights enters into your lungs and large intestines. Hold. Observe the white lights cleansing your lungs and your large intestine, washing the walls of your lungs, washing the walls of your large intestine, purging out all the negativities inside your lungs and your intestines. Breathe in. Observe white lights filling up your lungs and your intestine. Now shift your focus into your kidney, both your kidney at the back, behind, your lower back, 2 kidneys, left and right kidney, and your bladder. Observe the energy, toxic energy from your liver, from both your kidney and your bladder, purging out. Within the action word, blow the candle. Breathe in. Observe purplish black light enters into your kidney, enters into your bladder. Hold your breath. Observe the purplish black light cleansing both your kidney inside out, cleansing your bladder inside out, clearing out all the intoxication from both your kidney and your bladder. And exhale. Breathe in. Observe purplish black lights fill up your kidneys and your bladder. Hold your breath. Observe the purplish black light cleansing both your kidneys and your bladder. Inside out, washing, cleansing, purging out the negativities out of your kidneys and your bladder. And you breathe out. Blow the candle. Purge out all the intoxication. Now breathe in. Observe purplish black lights enters into your kidney and your bladder. Hold. Observe the purplish black light cleansing your kidneys and your bladder inside out. If your body start to tweak and turn, follow, because the energy is trying to cleanse the organs and it may require your body to tweak according to its need. And purge out. Breathe in. Observe purplish black light enters into your kidney and your bladder. Observe. Hold your breath. Observe the purplish black light cleansing your kidney and your bladder, pushing, cleansing, clearing the toxic in your kidney and your bladder. And breathe out. Blow candle. Breathe in. Observe purplish black lights enters into your kidney and bladder. Okay, now shift your focus from your kidney to your liver and your gallbladder. Observe your liver and your gallbladder. Observe your liver and the gallbladder. The toxic in your liver and your gallbladder. Through the action, keep quiet. Breathe in. Observe green color light enters into your liver and gallbladder. Hold your breath. Observe green color light cleansing, washing, cleaning your liver and your gallbladder inside out. Observe the green color light cleansing your liver and your gallbladder and purge out the negativity. As you exhale, keep quiet. Breathe in. Observe green color lights enters into your liver and gallbladder. Hold your breath. Observe the green color lights washing, cleansing, purging out the negativity from your liver and gallbladder. And exhale. Breathe in. Observe green color lights enters into liver and gallbladder. Hold your breath. Observe the green color lights cleansing, cleaning, flushing your liver and your gallbladder. And purge out. Breathe in. Observe green color lights enters into the liver and gallbladder. Hold your breath. Observe the green color lights flushing, cleansing, cleaning your liver and your gallbladder. Cleansing inside, outside of your liver and your gallbladder. And exhale. Breathe in. Observe green color lights enters into your liver and your gallbladder. Hold your breath. Observe the green color lights cleansing, cleaning, flushing, purging out the negativity from your liver and your gallbladder. Exhale. Breathe in. Observe green color lights filling up your liver and your gallbladder. Now shift your focus from the liver to your heart and the small intestine. Observe your heart and the small intestine. Observe the heart and the small intestine. Observe the intoxication, the negativity purging out from your heart and your small intestine. With the action, warm up your hands. Breathe in. Observe red color lights enters into your heart and your small intestine. Hold your breath. Observe red color lights flushing, cleansing, filling up your heart and your small intestine, purging the negativity out of your heart, out of your small intestine, inside out, and with all the intoxication, purge out. Breathe in. Observe red color lights enters into your heart and small intestine. Hold your breath. Observe the red color lights flushing, cleansing, cleaning your heart and your small intestine thoroughly. Cleansing your heart and your small intestine inside out. And with all the negativity, purge out. Breathe in. Observe red color lights enters into your heart and your small intestine. Hold your breath. Observe the red color light cleansing your heart, cleansing your small intestine, washing, cleansing, purging the negativity inside and outside your heart and your small intestine, and purge out. Breathe in. Observe red color lights enters into your heart and your small intestine. Hold your breath. Observe the red color lights cleansing your heart and your your small intestine, purging out all the negativities out of your heart and your small intestine. Breathe in. Observe red color lights enters into your heart and your small intestine. Hold your breath. Observe the red color lights flushing, cleansing your heart and your small intestine, inside out, and flush it out. Breathe in. Observe red color lights enters and fill up your heart and your small intestine. Hold. Now shift your focus to your trivascular cavity, or also known as the triple warmer. It's your central meridian from your throat down to your stomach, all the way down to your perineum. This entire segment of your central meridian is known as the triple warmer. To push out the negativity out of the triple warmer, use the action XI. Breathe in. Observe lights filling up your triple warmer from your throat all the way down to your perineum. Hold your breath. Observe the light flushing, cleansing your triple warmer from your throat all the way down to the perineum, cleansing the triple warmer inside out and purging out the negativity. Breathe in. Observe lights filling up your triple warmer. Hold. Observe the light cleansing your triple warmer inside out and purge out. Breathe in. Observe lights enters into your triple warmer. Hold your breath. Observe the lights cleansing your triple warmer. And purge out. Breathe in. Observe the lights enter into the triple warmer. Hold. Observe the light cleansing your triple warmer. Purge out. Breathe in. Observe the lights filling up your triple warmer. Observe the lights cleansing your triple warmer. For the last exhale, do not exhale through your nose or your mouth. Just exhale internally. Release it inside your body, cleansing it as it travels through your 5 other organs internally. Release, inhale, exhale internally. Resume your normal breathing. Observe the spinning of the red ball. Observe the spinning of the red ball, right back, left front, right back, left front. Observe the fire gushing up from your yin qiao, covering the red ball. Observe the 5 color lights, the 5 candle lights in the center of your chest. Observe the ball of light at your Ningwan Palace, the center of your brain. Now shift your focus to in front of your brow. Observe a ball of light in front of your brow. Move this ball of light into your center of your brain. Follow, descend down through your central meridian, all the way down to your chest. Cross the diaphragm, down to your lower dantian. Continue down, all the way down to your perineum. Shine this ball of light at your perineum. Observe your perineum. And when you give the command lift, you breathe in, you tuck in your tummy, and you lift your anal concurrently, and observe your perineum lifting up. When the command says release, you exhale, relax your tummy, release your anal, and observe the perineum muscle go flat. Let's practice this perineum muscle training. Observe your perineum muscle that now is flat. Lift. Breathe in, tuck in your tummy, lift your anal. Observe the perineum muscle being lift up, push against. Hold. After 3 seconds, release. Breathe out, relax your tummy, release your anal, and observe the perineum muscle going flat. Again, lift. Breathe in, tuck in your tummy, lift up your anal. Observe your perineum muscle being pushed up, lift up. Hold for 3 seconds. Release. Breathe out, relax your tummy, release your anal, and observe the perineum muscle going flat. For subsequent instruction will just be lift and release. Lift and release. I will not mention any more of the actions. So one command lift, one command release. Lift, 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 release. Now relax. Breathe normally. Observe the spinning of the red ball. Observe the spinning of the red ball. Observe the spinning of the red ball. Observe the fire engulfing the spinning of the red ball. Observe the spinning of the red ball. Observe the spinning of the red ball and slowly go into selflessness. Slowly go into a state of stillness. Observe the spinning of the red ball. Observe the spinning of the red ball. Observe the 5 color lights, the 5 lights at the chest, the center of your chest. Observe the ball of light at your Niwan palace. Observe the 5 lights at the center of your chest. Observe the spinning of the red ball. Observe the fire gushing out from your yin qiao for men, prostate for ladies, opening of the womb, uterus. Fire coming out, gushing out, engulfing the spinning of the red ball. Now place your palms together and we give thanks to the training today, for the practice today. And may all the people, all the masters above us, we give thanks, appreciation to the Dharma protectors, to the guardian angels, to all the masters, the saints, all our teachers or mentor, who in one way or another have helped us in our practice today. Give thanks to all our fellow classmates for there we are together in this training, in this class, learning together, progressing together. And with that, we give our sincere appreciation and our gratitude. Bow 3 times. Now is the completion exercise. Let's do a breathe in, recollect all the energy around our body, outside our body, through all the pores in our system. Hold, compress all the energy into our lower dantian. And breathe out. Second time, breathe in. Hold. Channel all the energy down to your lower dantian into the spinning of the red ball. And breathe out. Third time, breathe in. Channel all the energy into the spinning of the red ball. Breathe out. Warm up your hands. Wash your face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Comb your hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rub your ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rub your 大椎, which is the T1 vertebrae. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Empty fist. Place on both your kidney. Use the back of your hand. This part, the back of your hand. Rub against your kidney 21 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Turn, flip along your belly. Cover your navel with both your palms. From men, your left hand inside, right hand outside. Ladies, right hand inside, left hand outside. Both your palms cover your navel. Observe the spinning of the red ball. Observe the spinning of the red ball. Observe the red ball explode in brightness and illuminate graciously. And with the explosion of light, open up your eyes wide and come back to the room. Okay, that marks the end of the practice and also the end of the session. Apologize to our session overrun for half an hour. Now it's about 10 o'clock. But I hope everyone have a good grasp of the practice today, the brief and detox, followed by the Perineum muscle training. If you have any questions, you can ask. or you can send the questions to the group, and we'll try our best to answer it in the group or during the next section. I hope everyone have a good practice, and everyone, please, the practice is not just for today, it's gone continuously for 7 days, especially during the winter solstice period. So I'll send out the MP3 track latest by tomorrow, and you can practice it at home for the next 7 days until our next section will be next Wednesday. Okay, that will be the continuation of the revision class next week, same time via Zoom. And with that, I have give my sincere appreciation for everyone attending to this class. I hope to have let this lesson be more fruitful for you in your learning. And with that, I wish everyone good night, good day. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, everyone. Bye. I'll end the session. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Good night.